The worldwide Great Depression of the early 1930s was a social and economic shock that left millions of Canadians unemployed, hungry, and often homeless. Few countries were affected as severely as Canada during what became known as the Dirty 30s, due to Canada's heavy dependence on raw material and farm exports. Widespread losses of jobs and savings in the end transformed the country by causing the birth of social welfare, a variety of political movements, and a more activist role for government in the economy. Canada did not have a satisfactory system of distributing welfare to the jobless. Although unemployment was a national problem, federal governments led by Conservative Prime Minister R.B. Bennett, 1930 to 1935, and his Liberal successor, Mackenzie King, refused to provide work for the jobless and insisted that their care was for the most part a local responsibility. King, who was Prime Minister when the Depression first started, was opposed to even acknowledge that an economic crisis had struck Canada. This led to his defeat at the hands of Bennett in 1930. King's response to the Depression. Mackenzie King thought that it was the responsibility of the regions to aid their own citizens. He wasn't prepared for the Depression, and so he didn't take an advanced approach to the economy. Bennett's response to the Depression. He put $20 million towards emergency relief. He raised the tariffs on imports to 50% in order to protect Canada's industry from foreign competition and end the trade debt. In 1935, the Canadian people had enough of Bennett, who they blamed for prolonging the Depression. King won the re-election running under the slogan, "King or Chaos." Bennett ended his final days in Great Britain and remained the only Canadian Prime Minister to be buried outside of Canada. King introduces relief programs.